Happy Friday, folks. It's that time of the month where we give you an update of what we read and what we are going to read for the month of February. So I'm going to start with the read alouds today. We finished Mr. Popper's Penguins about 2 days ago, and the boys didn't know it was a movie. So we went ahead and put the movie on hold, and we are going to watch that as soon as we grab it. So it was pretty funny. I have never read it. Matthew said he read it in 4th grade. So it was pretty fun. I had Nicholas pick our read aloud for the month of February, and he picked The Year of Miss Agnes. I can't figure out, we've only read 2 chapters, but I want to say it's probably in the 50s is when it was, I guess, written. And it's based in Alaska, and Miss Agnes is the teacher from 2 chapters that we read. But it seems really interesting, so we're pretty glad. And I told Nicholas, I think you picked a really good choice with this read aloud. And we read our read alouds during lunchtime, so that's for that. For Matthew, he is finishing up The Hobbit, and he has about maybe 3 chapters left, so he's almost done, and he has really enjoyed it, and he can't wait to watch the movie. So I'm sure he'll probably watch the movie next week when he's done with the book. So after The Hobbit, Matthew is moving on to The Kite Runner. I gave Matthew 3 choices, and I promised that he is going to read The Boys in the Boat. I offered him that one, and The Hiding Place by Corrie ten Boom, and The Kite Runner, and he picked The Kite Runner. I've read this book about probably 3 or 4 years ago. It is emotionally draining, but I think he can handle it, and it's a true story, so I'm excited for him to read it. So Nicholas, he loves the Who Is books. If you've been following us, he enjoys them. He likes true stories. So he picked for the month of...
You gotta choose it!
For January, he read Who Is Stevie Wonder, and he finished that today. And he did his book report, so he is done. And he really enjoyed it, and he was asking all these questions of what was Motown, and so he watched a YouTube video of all the songs and the Temptations, the Supremes, and what was it, Smokey Robinson. So he was listening to Motown songs, and a lot of them he said, I know these songs. So it was interesting for him to read this book. So his second book that he's going to read for the month of February is Who is Steven Spielberg? And just from him just flipping through the book, he said, I didn't know he made Jaws. So I think he's going to enjoy this and learn some interesting new facts about Steven Spielberg. Michael finished today also. They all finished their books today. Is Welcome to Silver Street Farm. It's a really cute book. I didn't realize it. I'm going to put the website. It's called AR Finder. I only found out about it maybe 4 or 5 months ago. But you can plug in the book, and then it'll tell you the reading level of that book. So this is like a 4th grade. Michael's in 2nd grade, but he handled this book like a champ. There were some hard words where I had to help him out, but about 96% of the time he read the entire book by himself. So I was really proud of him. I gave Michael 2 choices as well as to which book he wanted to read, and they were both about dogs, but he chose the book Tornado. So it looks like a black lab like our maxi pants. So he is going to read this one. I did look it up because, like I said, there were some parts he struggled, some words he struggled with for this book. And when I looked it up, I was like, oh, that makes sense why he struggled. This one is a 3rd grade level. And like I said, he's in 2nd grade. So this one, I think he can handle it perfectly. Maybe I should continue on with the harder books, but he never got frustrated or said he didn't want to read it. So we're going to go with a little easier one for him that he can handle. So he's going to read Tornado. So I think they picked some good choices for February, and since it's a short month, there's some easy ones. The Kite Runner is a really big book, so it might take Matthew up until March, but I don't know, it's a page turner. If you haven't read it, I really highly recommend it. So maybe he might finish it before the end of the month. So anyways, I will see you all again next month. Y'all have a great day. Bye.